What's good, people? It's your boy Sir Petty 258 on Average Mentality Toxxic as Fuck podcast.
Hey, y'all, I'm Kizzy. Thank you for tuning to another episode. This is Shifting Culture on my end. Make sure you check us out when you get a chance on YouTube and Instagram.
Welcome to our late night edition, where we get a little loose. Usually we be having shots, but grab what you get, get you a little drink. If you smoke, go smoke, grab the hookah. But we about to get into these little questionnaires, little game cards, all right? You want to go with the first one? You want to grab the first card? You want me to grab the first card?
I'll grab the first card.
All right, let's go.
And shout out to some nice conversation topics. We'll check them out on Instagram when you get a chance.
Shout out to y'all.
Yeah, thank you for the cards. Anyway, it says a person you like admits cheating in every relationship they've had, but says they've changed. Is this a deal breaker?
It's not a deal breaker for me. I would just hope that they are being honest and changed. You know what I'm saying? But I definitely be wary of the person. What about yourself?
What if she cheated in every relationship, every serious relationship she cheated? Doesn't matter how recent it was. I
guess you're right.
Her last relationship
she cheated.
was last year.
So I just got out of one.
Right. I just finished cheating.
All right, then no, you're right. I can't do that shit.
Mm-hmm.
I can't do this. Hold on, but let me ask you an aspect.
But hold on, what's cheating though?
Emotionally or physically?
So even if she didn't have sex, but she was just,
because I feel like men physically cheat more and women emotionally cheat more. Because a woman may not have sex with them, but because you like this person now, you have feelings.
But
it's emotional. You have a person, you have a boyfriend, right? Mm-hmm. You shouldn't be liking anybody with this kind of affection but him. So if you end up liking another guy because y'all been texting, the whole
but she don't it don't go no further than
your work husband.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. So depending on what your conversation is and stuff like that, you could be emotionally cheating.
So even though he never found out she was cheating, because it's not like
the woman never found out the nigga was cheating physically. Does that mean he cheating? That's the whole tree fall in the forest, nobody's around type situation.
Okay, so this one, whether it's a relationship, a work husband, or she's really having sex with the person, whatever the case is.
Depending on how, because some people don't take it too deep. You're like, hey, just stop talking to the nigga like that. Delete his number, block him. Mm-hmm. We can move on. Okay. But if you went and fucked the nigga, you might be like, yeah, it's over. But let me ask you this aspect. I've asked somebody this, right? So let's say a guy told you, same kind of question, right? Mm-hmm. He's being honest, like, hey, look, I'm going to cheat. But he's being honest with you, right? And I'm saying, in both situations, in both situations, the person's going to cheat. The only difference is the one person, I'm being honest with you, I'm going to cheat, right? But you'll never find out, though. You'll never find out. But the other person...
Why would he tell me that? Why not just keep that shit to yourself?
Because he's being honest with you, right? Same thing.
I don't need you to be like...
Or the other person is not going to be honest with you, but then you're going to find out. But either way, you're getting cheated on. Which one would you pick?
If I had to, let's just know.
Yeah,
listen.
Come on, pick one.
He's like,
honesty or a liar?
I'm never gonna find out about it.
Yeah, you're never gonna find out, but he is doing it. TikTok.
It would be the second one.
So you would rather be lied to and find out?
So I can leave, yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay, that makes sense.
Once I find out, I'm done.
You're out of there.
I don't want to be in something for too long. If I find out, hopefully within sooner than later, then I can be gone sooner than later. But then the whole time you don't think anything's going on with this person, because usually people give hints and some sort of clues that something's going on. So I'm thinking everything's great, and this relationship has lasted way too long, and I've wasted all these years.
Some niggas is Bell Bellamy.
You said what?
Some niggas is Bell Bellamy, how to be a player out here.
Oh, yeah. True. All right, next question.
All right, let's go. It says, you ask your significant other if they still love their ex, and they say yes. What you doing? How do you feel about that? That's a great question for y'all.
Is she around? Is she dead?
Is she dead? you love her to death. You love her to death, my nigga. Right. Let's say she. All right, let's spice it up.
What's the scenario?
Let's spice it up a little bit.
Okay, what's up?
Let's say he's still in love with his baby mother, and they're co-parenting. So he said yes.
Nah, that's a no for me.
That's a no for you?
Nah, because in my, I won't say my experience.
I said what happened next. So what are you doing once you find out he says yes? Are y'all staying together? You moving on?
Oh,
you got a conversation? It's your significant other. It's your boyfriend. Y'all been dating for like 2 years. You just, hey, nigga, you still like you still love your ex? He's like, I'm gonna be honest, I do.
I'll ask to like, I guess in what level, like in what way do you love that person? You
like I'm still in love with her.
In love with that person.
Because to me, there's no difference, but I know people like in love, so I'm saying I'm still in. You know, we passed it, we broke up. But I'm still in love. She was gonna be my one. Nah,
I would leave that alone because you got some healing to do. You know, and like, how can you be? You're not in this relationship, obviously. Go fix that so that you can fully be in this relationship or whatever relationship you're gonna be in.
So, do you feel like you can't love two people at the same time?
You can't be in. I don't think you can be in love with two people at the same time. No.
But like I said, what if it's just love? Because like for me personally, like I said, you might love everybody differently. You know what I'm saying? Like I have love for my mother, but if I'm dating a girl, those two loves are differently. But I don't know the difference from like in love. You know what I'm saying? Like when I love. It's just I love you. You know what I'm saying? Now it's different categories depending on your position, but it's love for me. So whether you just like love the person, not in love, I guess.
Like again, like it matters. Like it's circumstantial. Like when you say you love the person, like as in like would you go back to that person? You know, if they would take you back tomorrow, would you go back to them? You know, would you sleep with that person? Like, you know, yeah. So you know, there's certain levels.
Okay, all right. Next card, let's go.
All right.
This will be testing niggas' reading skills out here. Oh shit! Well, I'm trying to think of the ones. All right, let's go.
What's the longest your significant other can say no to having sex before it starts affecting the relationship?
2 weeks. At most, only because we have like a.
That's it. 2 weeks.
Yes, like unless it's something like dramatic, you know what I'm saying? Like if you had surgery and we got to go to 6 weeks.
So you said before it starts affecting the relationship, y'all gonna be arguing or something like that. Yeah. You're gonna be coming home grumpy. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna come home like, hey, yo, you know, it's been about 7 days already. Okay. Especially like, all right, so let's say you just came off your period. That was already 7 days. Mm-hmm. To me, you should be naturally about to give it to me. So let's say another 7 days go by. All right, could have been busy at work. I'm being sympathetic and empathic.
Why she saying no though? Because for real, like maybe
that's the real question.
No, the real question is, in my opinion, like maybe you did something to make her not want to do it.
Yeah, I knocked her back out so she can't do it again.
No,
but
maybe
that's
you pissed her off. Maybe you pissed her off and she's just like, nah. So you make up for this, and yeah, it's been 2 weeks, but you ain't make up yet, so no.
Possibly. All right, well, cool. Either way, our relationship's about to be affected because it's your job to get my rocks off.
And it's your job to please her and make her want to get your rocks off.
Hey, you better categorize these feelings, nigga. This situation has nothing to do with this situation. If it's
because honestly, that's just
a nigga's gonna go get his nuts.
If she don't want to do it, it's not gonna be good anyway, right?
I won't say that. It depends. Like if you talking about like some angry head, you right. But if you talking about, hey, I think you bend over and let me break this back real quick.
If she's not aroused, then you know what I'm saying?
I don't know. All I'm saying is you got about 2 weeks to hold out on me before turmoil in the house, especially if it's like in-house. Yeah, definitely we better have some problems. Now we don't live together, maybe a little longer. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause you might be.
So let's say she's traveling for work, right? Okay. You mean to tell me you can't go 2 weeks while she's traveling? Like in those circumstances, if for whatever reason she's saying no, and you feel like, oh my gosh, I gotta have it. Right. Then any other situation that's going on where it's more serious, are you gonna be able to last?
We'll find out when we cross that bridge. Because I don't want to say yes or no, but I would like to. It's situational.
Right? Because treat people how you want to be treated. So if you was in that situation where you want her to go have sex with somebody else, or would you allow it? No. You're not gonna be like, oh, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a month before I'm
once again, like when you say try, like I'm gonna at least try. Now maybe we had a bad night, but nigga, we tried. We gonna keep trying until we have a successful night. You're gonna put in this effort into trying. At worst.
Men, I feel like, are way less understanding when it comes to that than women.
I don't know. Hey, all right, your turn.
Let's not do those debates. I just asked you a question.
Oh. All right. So it's my turn. All right, this card says your significant other stays over the night at the ex house to spend more time with their children. Mm-mm. Is this acceptable or not?
Like, is they child sick or something? Like,
yeah, so let's give a good scenario.
Let's say I got the perfect solution.
Let's say COVID happened.
COVID
happened. The child is crying for their dad at this point, right?
Who got COVID?
The child.
How young is the child? Children, they be bouncing back. Like, she be all right.
So you saying there's no reason at all for your your boyfriend, to stay at his baby mother house and he's telling you it's for the child. Let's say the child has. Let's just step it up.
Why don't y'all just have one big sleepover over here? Or
at your house.
Yes.
So you're
one big sleepover.
So you're cool with the baby mother then? Is what you're saying?
Hopefully so.
Well, if y'all wasn't. Let's say y'all wasn't cool.
Bring the child over here. She ain't got to come.
I don't know. I can't even think of a good reason. Let's say the kid has seizures or something. They got to stay at the house because all the medication's there for whatever reason.
Bring the medication with you.
Yes.
Do you have a machine at the house where you can't leave the machine?
It's a ventilator. You can't just be moving this bitch around.
Last I checked, them little oxygen machines, they move. But now,
drop a tube up or something.
Honestly, like you said, I don't like the baby. Like me and baby mama don't get along. Like
yeah.
And this happened just all of a sudden because I really probably wouldn't even enter that situation if we didn't get along to begin with.
Yeah. Oh, you and the baby mother?
Yeah, the drama. It's like, if it's real bad drama, you need to check that.
You can co-host. I mean, you can coexist without interacting. It's just, y'all just don't like each other. Y'all had one bad experience. Y'all just never fuck with each other again. So y'all just stay y'all own separate ways.
Make amends that night.
So you gonna invite them over your house so you can watch them?
Everybody come. I don't even have to be there the whole time. Like, I could be in my room doing whatever, but y'all could be in the living room, but you know what I'm saying? Like,
do you feel like something's gonna happen? What if he expressly like, yo, I don't fuck with my baby mom. I'm just there for the kid. Like,
yeah, until one thing leads to another. Like, I don't know that situation. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I will say, I think I would trust a little more. Like, if we did get along and like, we had a long-standing relationship to where me and her were actually friends.
Right.
I probably would trust it. You know what I'm saying? Because, me and her actually have a relationship where I actually trust her, and again, I trust her, not the situation. I trust her, and I trust him.
Okay.
So
that's like the ultimate test of like trust for a relationship. I'm not saying I would do it, but that's some trustful shit.
Yeah, it is. All right, here we go. Your phone dies. You ask your significant other to use. Funny. I'm sorry, let me read this a little slower. Your phone dies, and you ask your significant other to use theirs, and they refuse. What happens next? This is the one that shoots you like.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait till my phone charge up. So, cause I'm not gonna lie, I'm the nigga who don't believe in sharing phones because niggas don't just. From my experience, people just don't go into your phone for what they're saying they're going to their phone for. You know what I'm saying? Somehow they always just slipped up on the messages or the pictures or the Facebook Messenger. Somehow they always just, they're looking for the weather app, but end up.
I mean, with phones these days, for real, depending on like what you got in your phone, you could really get around, like iPhones, for instance, right? Your deleted pictures that you deleted, they have the FaceTime that has to capture your face or password before you can get to your pictures.
Yeah, that's now.
Text messages, they ain't got to that yet.
Now, hey, first of all women are like natural born spies. Y'all niggas got fingerprints, face masks. I feel like y'all gonna get away around and they gonna be asleep. You know what I'm saying? So whatever security measure a nigga has, a female has found out a way to get around it.
Yeah, I feel like honestly, if you're not, I might have my personal stuff. Like for instance, it might be text messages between my family that I don't want you to see. Right. It might be bank statements depending on if we ain't married or whatever. I really don't care if you to see or engaged. Right. But yeah, like other than that, I really don't have nothing to hide. You know what I'm saying? Maybe a horrible picture that I took or something like that. I don't know. I don't feel like it's work stuff.
It can depending on how you look at it, right? It could be considered as hiding stuff if you don't trust that person, right? Mm-hmm. How I look at it, or some people are just private. Like I'm a private person, whether you're here or not, right? I just don't be out here giving people my information, family, this, that, or the third. So this is how I am. Period. Like I don't just be sharing my phone. I never had a reason to share my phone, so just.
So I just got a question real quick.
Sure, go ahead. Try to put me in the hot seat.
Who does that apply to everybody? Everybody at all?
Yeah, everybody. Nobody's ever.
So you out at Chuck E. Cheese with your daughter. She not even Chuck E. Cheese. The Chuck E. Cheese, she guys entertainment. You out at dinner waiting on a family member to arrive with your daughter, whatever. Mm-hmm. And she's like, Dad, can I watch Zoomy or whatever?
Oh yeah, my daughter. But I'm gonna close out everything I need to close out and boom.
Okay, because she can't be like, Daddy, who's this?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
She can't read. So I was with her one day. She's so cute because she was like, I had her on she was watching my phone, and a text message came in. She was like, Kelly, somebody just text you. Starts with a P.
Yeah. So let's see, she's trained. She know how to do it. Yeah. All right. Last card, then the bonus question that I have for you. All right, you're in an official relationship, right? So you're his girl officially. All right. Officially. With the person. All right, so let me start this over. You're officially in a relationship with the person, but they repeatedly introduce you as their friend on holiday gatherings. Does this bother you?
Yes, it does. We're not doing that.
You need your title?
Because you know me, like, I won't even say it's spitefulness, but I'll fall into whatever character you gave me. So we friends at the party? Okay, we get home, we gonna be friends too. You know what I'm saying?
What about, like, if we expand it, like social media, right? Let's say y'all official. Do you gotta be like, this is my boo on social media? Or you just like,
you don't have to
Kelly.
do that, but like, you would think, you know, if you posting everybody else, like, hey, me and my friend, best friend John, you know what I'm saying? I would think that you're gonna post, you know what I'm saying?
All right, so
me, us as well.
For me, right? I like for anybody I date, we should be friends, right? Mm-hmm. We should be best friends, right? And we could be literally consider ourselves best friends, right? Like, what's up, bestie, right? So what if the nigga put up like bestie instead of like girlfriend, wifey all the time? Does that play like a part into you?
When you say all the time?
All the time. It's never like.
Nah, you don't gotta do it every time because I feel like, you know, it should, like, if he's posting us often, then people are gonna know.
No, but I'm saying he's never putting the title girlfriend up there.
As in, like, every time he posts us,
it's like besties.
I'm gonna be your bestie. That's it.
Friends with benefits.
No, that's not what it says. It says bestie. It don't say
some best
FWB.
friends have sex.
You say what?
Some best friends have sex.
I don't have sex with my best friends.
So, do you feel like your significant other should be your best friend? I do. Or
they should be my best friend to an extent. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm saying, like, I still need to respect that person as my significant other. So it's just like we were talking about, you know, in the episode that we just did, where it's just like, you know, you do want to recognize, like, you don't want to be too friendly with somebody. So, you know, to an extent.
All right. Here's the bonus question, right? I got this from one of my shows, New Amsterdam. Check it out on Netflix if you ever seen it.
You're a funny guy. I'm going to tell you why I wouldn't be in this podcast.
All right. So, Kelly.
Okay, what's up?
You've been dating this guy for 3 years.
A guy for 3 years.
You've been dating this guy for 3 years, right?
With a guy, because, like, you're making it seem like, you know, for anybody who's just like, oh, damn, she told me she was single.
Oh, okay.
All right. A guy.
This is a hypothetical game night question.
It's
so,
like, no, go right.
All right, Kelly.
Mm-hmm.
You've been dating this guy for 3 years.
Okay.
Madly in love. Checked all the boxes. Whatever box you need, Kelly. So you ain't got to ask me the boxes. Whatever you needed, he got for you. You wanted to make $300,000.
Best person I ever dated.
He made $300,000. You want him to have a big joint. He got a big joint.
I feel like I know where this is going, but okay.
All right. Y'all go to the cookout. Right?
I don't know where this is going.
You go to the cookout. You have your mama and them having a family reunion cookout, right? Mm-hmm. Of course, hey. You bring them over. Grandma.
So it's my family cookout.
Your family cookout, right?
This is very interesting now.
Boom.
What you did at my family cookout to embarrass me in front of my people.
Y'all both go in the kitchen. You making his plate, right? Mm-hmm. Grandma on the little rocker, like, hey, both of y'all come here. Y'all walk over. She's like, hey, I know y'all don't know, but
cousins.
Y'all niggas are brother and sister.
What the fuck?
Brother and sister.
That's your question, nigga?
But you didn't know. But you already been madly in love.
Fuck that.
Y'all been dating for 3 years.
Nah, all those.
Are you staying or are you leaving?
Whatever was there, I'm leaving.
Instantly?
You don't have to be my brother. You could be like a cousin.
You already crossed the line. How do you feel about that?
Ask God for forgiveness and hey, you know, I don't have some losses before. I had to take another loss and get back out there.
So like on the episode, right? There was like a shrink. So he was like, all right, so what brings y'all here, right? So the guy was like, so he was like, yo, she won't talk to me no more. We not having sex. This, that, and the third. She's like, so that's what you want to start off with? And he's like, so what would you like to start off with? Well, we're related. So it's just like the aspect of like the males.
Left that part out for real.
So he was like, nigga, we already crossed the line. I'm madly in love with her.
How close were they related?
I think they're brother and sister in the episode.
I seen I just didn't click on it, but I was like, I don't see this shit.
Because it's a show like that, like where that doctor impregnated a whole lot of people unknowingly, and then he had like a whole town full of kids, and more than likely one of them probably.
I feel like I heard that too.
Yeah, it's all on Netflix.
I feel like it was like a remake of that on Law and Order or something. But nah.
So you out of there, right?
Yeah, I'm out of there.
I'm out of there.
There's other people out here, I just had to. Maybe he won't make 300. He'll make 100. You know what I'm saying? And as long as he meets half the list, I'm good. But I'm not gonna. Nah, we can't do that because you can't even really have kids with that person though because
not
of
no
the close ties with the incest and such.
Yeah, not no more.
No, even if you could have you know.
But you would. I feel like you wouldn't have known that until it was too late.
I mean,
because obviously you saying like birth defects, right? Mm-hmm. But some people just have birth defects whether they're related or not.
They do.
So that may not be like your first thought if the baby came out like that, and they like, oh, let's see why. Like, oh.
I mean, the fact that you could even like, well,
it's unknowingly.
Wasn't it like I think Kevin Gates said it was like his cousin, but he did clarify. He said it was like his
third removed cousin, something like that. For
me, third is like.
I don't know how like family.
Fact that the word cousin just throw me off for real. I don't even want to date. I don't even want to date like my cousin's other cousin on their family side. Like I'm like, nah, you still, you know.
Question: How do you consider I guess family through marriage?
What do you mean family?
So like you saying like
yeah, so it's like my cousin's other cousin.
Yeah, no, like y'all only family through marriage.
So you mean like a step relative?
Like so technically they're a step relative, but technically y'all are now family by law. So it's not blood, but y'all family.
Nah, because if I look at you, if I call you family, you're family. Right. If I like when I meet, what I'm saying, to people, and I say, I introduce you as my homeboy, you're my homeboy. Right. And they be like, oh well, have you ever been involved? No, you're my homeboy. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't like if I'm using homeboy, we've never done anything. So I don't when it comes to family. If you're family, I'll see you as family. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's not gonna,
What's up? Well, that's gonna wrap up this late night Toxxic as Fuck podcast. All right, what's up?
I'm hoping that you agree with some things. Like,
no, I said I agree with. I said I agree with everything you said. Yeah,
I just wanted to make sure. Like, don't have me wondering later on, but But
nah, definitely. That's a deal breaker for me. I would have started out with the same shit that the girl started off with, but when I was watching the show, it was like I was not expecting.
It's weird though, because they was on the show, so it's like, was y'all like working through some type of counseling? Like y'all was trying to make it work? How did y'all make it that far? Because me, I'd have been like, no, we're not doing nothing.
Yeah, I think, like I said, how it played out, right? He was like, hey, look, it came out, and she was like, it's over. He's like, no, I feel like we can make this work.
Must have been some good vagina. Like, you can't let that one go. Nice. Shout out to sis.
Facts, I guess. Look.
Yeah. Yeah, that is. Never mind.
Yeah.
Anyway, to tie this up, thank you guys for tuning into another episode. What is this called again? Late night.
Late nights. Toxxic as Fuck late nights.
Okay, well, thank you for tuning into another late night episode. Toxxic AF. Shifted culture late night. I'll figure out the title when I get a chance. But anyway, till next time, make sure you like and subscribe to Shifted Culture as well as Unaverage Mentality ENT when you get a chance. Yeah, like, comment, subscribe, tell a friend. It's your boy Sir Petty 258. We out here. Petty.
Oh, that was good.
Oh, God.